and saving taxpayers billions and billions of dollars every single day. And there's even under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the DOGE savings to American citizens and 20% goes to paying down debt, because the numbers are incredible, Elon. So many billions of dollars, billions, hundreds of billions, and we're thinking about giving 20% back to the American citizens and 20% down to pay back debt and pay down debt, which is, if you look at value, if it were a real estate balance sheet, the debt is tiny, but we still want to pay it down. Doesn't matter.
So President Trump, along with Elon Musk, are now in the midst of teasing these $5,000 DOGE settlement checks to Americans as damages for Congress and the administrative state defrauding the U.S. taxpayer. To the leftists complaining about DOGE, feel free to send me your check. Please contact me via email and I will happily send you my account and my routing number. Now, will there be some negative ramifications for even more government spending? Of course. It's kind of like throwing gasoline on the inflation fire, much like the ridiculous multi-trillion-dollar CARES Act legislated during COVID. However, in the short run, it will be a huge economic boom for the economy. Understand, I am not advocating for Keynesian economics here, even though that's essentially what a DOGE check would look like. But this is not the same. This is more like paying dividends to hardworking taxpayers for money that was stolen from us and laundered through countries that have dirt on our political leaders. I don't know, like Ukraine, for instance. DOGE has found unfathomable amounts of waste and fraud. $1.5 million for DEI programs in Serbia, $47,000 for a transgender opera show in Colombia, $20 million to create a Sesame Street play in Iraq, $2.5 million to fund electric vehicles in Vietnam, because I'm sure the Marxist government of Vietnam cares so much about America's Green New Deal policies. This is just the tip of the iceberg, but this video would be an hour long if I read off all of the money laundering schemes. So far, Elon Musk has already saved the taxpayer $160 billion according to the US Treasury. The Democrats and their friends in the media are going to fight this to the nail because in reality, if these checks get sent out, it will be a political disaster for the Democrat Party.
The worst thing for the Democrat Party is if the debt does go down.
I'll be honest with you, the worst thing, you're right, but honestly, the worst thing that could happen is Elon gives out them $5,000 stimulus checks.
Oh, it's over.
He give out them $5,000 stimulus checks.
It's a wrap.
It's going to be bad for a while.
Imagine what people will feel. This is us giving you your hard-earned money back. You deserve this.
Listen,
they are playing
from a political marketing perspective. It's genius
because they understand what people are feeling. And the Democrats, instead of crying about all this and labeling him big bad man and all this other stuff, they should really be paying attention to what the American people are feeling and finding ways for their policies that taps into what Americans are feeling. Don't gaslight them.
I'm with you.
Just understand what they're feeling and then implement policies that tap into that.
Final note here. I really hope that only Americans who paid into the system should be receiving these checks. If you haven't worked and have been sitting on your ass for the last 10 years, you should not be eligible for a DOGE settlement check, with notable exceptions. What President Trump and Elon are doing is absolutely incredible, and this is exactly what we voted for. And when the dust settles, all Americans will be grateful.